Hi, Leo. Welcome back to Moonveil Tarot. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so something came through for you today that honestly stopped me. Like, I sat down, started shuffling, and the very first thing I felt was love energy. And not just any love energy, the kind that hits different, the kind that's already in motion, already moving toward you right now as you're watching this. And the most specific thing I picked up, you don't see it coming because it's not showing up where you've been looking. And that's actually the whole point. And before we get into the cards, I just want to say this. The universe doesn't do love the way we plan it. We've got this picture, this idea of how it's supposed to look, who it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to happen. And then the universe just ignores all of that and brings something realer, something that actually fits. And that's exactly what's happening for you right now. Something's coming. And it's coming from a direction you didn't see. So claim this, loves. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim my unexpected love. Because the universe is listening. Okay, so here's the analogy I want you to hold the whole reading. Think about a key. Not just any key, a very specific key that was made for one specific lock. And maybe you've been carrying that key for a while without knowing what it opens. Maybe you've tried it in a few doors that didn't quite fit. Maybe you started to wonder if the lock even exists. But here's what I know about keys and locks. The right lock was always out there. And when the key finally finds it, there's no forcing, no pushing. It just turns smooth, easy, like it was always supposed to. And that click, that moment when everything just aligns, that's what's coming for you in love. The key finally finding its lock. Okay, so I'm pulling this in 4 sections today. Section 1, where you are right now in love. Section 2, who's coming and where they're coming from. Section 3, why it's unexpected and what makes it different. And Section 4, what this relationship actually looks like. Let's pull Section 1, where you are right now in love. The Hermit, the 4 of Swords, and the Star. Okay, the Hermit, the 4 of Swords, and the Star for where you are right now. And I want to walk through all 3 because together they paint such an honest picture. The Hermit first. And I want to say something about this card that I really feel matters. The Hermit isn't lonely. I know it can feel that way, like you've been in this quiet season, this turned inward season, where it's just been you doing the work, figuring yourself out, not really letting anyone too close. And maybe people around you have been in relationships and you've been watching from the outside, wondering when it's your turn. But the Hermit isn't someone who got left behind. The Hermit is someone who climbed higher than everyone around them. And from up there, they can see things nobody down below can see yet. And what you can see from where you are is that you know exactly what you want. You're not willing to settle for less. And that clarity, that's the key. That's what makes you ready for what's coming. Then the 4 of Swords, the Rest card, the Stillness card. And in this position, this card is telling me you've been in a healing season, not a stuck season, a healing one. Like something from before needed to fully close before this new door could open. And the 4 of Swords is the closing, the integration, okay, I've processed that, I know what I learned, and now I'm ready. And you are ready. More ready than you probably realize right now. Then the Star. And oh, the Star in your current position. This is the hope that stayed, the part of you that never fully gave up on love, even when it would have been easier to. Like you might have told people you were done. You might have told yourself you were done. But the Star stayed lit. And what the Star in this position is also telling me, your energy right now is magnetic. not because you're trying to be, but because someone who's done the hermit work, completed the Four of Swords healing, and still has the star burning inside them, that energy is irresistible, and the right person can feel it, even from a distance. Section 2, who's coming and where they're coming from. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant reversed. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant reversed. For who's coming and where they're coming from. And this combination is so specific. Let me walk through all of them. The Knight of Cups first. And I want you to really feel this card because the image matters. The Knight of Cups is riding toward you, not running, not chasing frantically, riding with intention, with something in his hand that he's bringing directly to you. And the Knight of Cups in this position is telling me that whoever is coming, they're leading with their heart. They're not playing games. They're not strategizing. They're genuinely feeling something and they're moving toward it. And that something is you. And what they feel for you, it's been building, even if you don't know about it yet. Then the Ace of Wands, brand new fire card, the spark that starts everything. And in this position, the Ace of Wands is telling me this person comes with real energy, the kind that makes you feel more alive just being around them. Like, you know how some people you meet and afterwards you feel a little drained? This is the complete opposite of that. This person comes in and something in you just wakes up, something excited, something that goes, oh, I forgot what this felt like. And that waking up feeling, that's the key, finding the lock, that click, that recognition. Then the Page of Pentacles. And this is such an interesting card in this position because the Page of Pentacles is someone who's genuinely building something. Quietly, steadily, not flashy about it, not announcing it, but working towards something real. And in this position, this card is telling me this person has their life together in a way that's going to feel really grounding to you. Like they're not a project. They've got it together. And what they want now is someone to build with. And that someone is you. Then the Hierophant reversed. And this is the most telling card in this section. Because the Hierophant reversed is someone who doesn't fit the mold, who comes from a direction you weren't expecting, who maybe doesn't look like your usual type, or shows up through a channel you wouldn't have predicted. And that's the unexpected part of this whole reading. This person isn't coming through the door you've been watching. They're coming through the window you forgot was open. And when they get there, you're going to understand immediately why none of the others worked out. Section 3. Why it's unexpected and what makes it different. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups reversed, the Tower, and the Lovers. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups reversed, the Tower, and the Lovers. For why it's unexpected and what makes it different. Let me break it all down. Wheel of Fortune first. And the Wheel of Fortune in this position is telling me the timing of this is divinely orchestrated. Like, this isn't happening because you made it happen. This isn't happening because you put yourself out there in a specific way. This is the universe turning the wheel. And when the universe turns the wheel, things happen fast, unexpectedly, through channels you didn't plan, in moments you weren't prepared for. And this love, it's bigger than what you were expecting. Drop a comment and say, I claim my unexpected love, because the wheel's already turning. For you, then the Six of Cups reversed, and this is why it's different from anything before. The Six of Cups upright is nostalgia, looking back, holding on to the past, measuring new things against old things. Reversed, that pattern is breaking. Like, you're not going to measure this person against your ex. This connection is going to feel so completely its own thing that the old measuring stick just doesn't apply. And that's rare, really rare. Most new connections get filtered through the past. This one arrives so fresh, your whole system goes, I don't have a reference point for this. And that's the point. Then the Tower, and before you worry, the Tower in this position isn't bad. The Tower here is about what this connection dismantles. Like, there are walls you built, reasonable walls, walls that made sense given what you've been through. And this person, without even trying, is just going to make those walls unnecessary. Not because they tear them down, but because in their presence, you don't need them anymore. And that experience of feeling safe enough to just let the walls down is going to feel like the Tower, like something falling, but falling in the most freeing way. Like, oh, I don't have to protect myself from this. Then the Lover's card. The Lover's card in this position, for what makes this different, is the most complete answer the cards could give. Because the Lovers isn't just attraction. The Lovers is a soul-level choice, a recognition, this is the person I'm choosing, consciously, with everything I know about myself. And the Lover's card showing up here is telling me that what's coming isn't complicated. It isn't one person more invested than the other. It's two people choosing each other, clearly, at the same time. And for a lot of you, that's going to feel completely different from anything you've experienced before. Because it's real, and it's mutual, and it's the key in the lock. Section 4. What this relationship actually looks like. The Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Together for what this relationship actually looks like. And I need a sec because 5 cards came out for this position and they are extraordinary. Let me walk through every single one. Two of Cups first. And this is the foundation card of the whole relationship. The Two of Cups is mutual recognition. Two people turning toward each other at the same time and going, oh, it's you. And what I love about the Two of Cups as the foundation card is that it's equal. There's no imbalance, no one chasing, no one pulling back. 2 cups, 2 people, both full, both offering, both receiving. And that equality, that feeling of this person meets me where I am, is going to be one of the most healing things about this connection. Because you've probably experienced imbalance before, and this is the opposite of that. Then the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands for what this relationship looks like. The Four of Wands is the homecoming card, the celebration card, this is official and everyone can feel it card. Like, this isn't a secret. This isn't something you have to wonder about. This has a quality of we're doing this together, and it feels like arriving somewhere, like the key finding the lock. The Four of Wands is that click, that settling, that this is home feeling, and you're going to feel it early, not after months of uncertainty. Early, then the Ten of Pentacles. In this card, in this position is so significant because the Ten of Pentacles isn't just love, it's love that builds into something lasting, something that has roots. Like, I'm seeing stability. I'm seeing a future that feels secure. 2 people building something together that compounds over time. And for some of you, this card is also showing me a family energy, whether that means children or chosen family or simply building a home together that becomes a sanctuary. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy energy. This isn't a chapter. This is a whole book. Then the Empress, who's you in this relationship, the fullest version, the most radiant, most completely herself version. And what the Empress in this position is telling me is that this relationship doesn't ask you to shrink. It doesn't require you to edit yourself or be less. This relationship calls the Empress out of you. It makes you more creative, more alive, more yourself. And the person coming, they're gonna see the Empress in you before you even fully see her yourself. And the way they see you is gonna help you see yourself more clearly. And that being truly seen is one of the most profound things a relationship can offer. And it's what's coming. And then the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups as the destination of this love story. This is the rainbow card, the everything card, complete emotional fulfillment, joy that lives in the body, love that's real and deep and steady. And the Ten of Cups at the end of this spread is the universe saying, this is where the story goes. The unexpected love that's coming, the Knight of Cups riding toward you, the key finding the lock, the walls coming down, the click of two people choosing each other, all of it leads here. Drop a comment and say, I claim my Ten of Cups. Because it's yours. Okay. Tea leaf cards. 6 of them. Getting really specific. First tea leaf card. A key turning in a lock for the first time. A key turning in a lock for the first time. And this is the central image of the whole reading showing up in the tea leaves, confirming everything. The keys turning, not forcing, not struggling, just turning. Because it was made for exactly this lock. And this lock was always waiting for exactly this key. And what this tea leaf card is telling me is that the connection coming isn't going to require convincing. It isn't going to require you to prove yourself or wonder if it's working. It's going to feel like the key turning. Smooth, right? Finally, next tea leaf card. 2 people laughing at the same thing at the same time. 2 people laughing at the same thing at the same time. And I love this image because it's so specific, because there's this thing that happens when you meet the right person. You laugh at the same things. You find the same things absurd and funny and worth noticing. And that shared sense of humor, that's intimacy, real intimacy. The kind that builds something between 2 people that nobody else can fully access. And this tea leaf card is showing me that this connection has that quality. A lightness, a joy, a genuine delight in each other that makes even ordinary moments feel like something. Next tea leaf card. A door opening from a wall you weren't watching. A door opening from a wall you weren't watching. And this is the unexpected part, made visible in the tea leaves. Like you've been looking at certain doors, waiting for certain doors, maybe even knocking on certain doors. And this one opens from a completely different wall, one you weren't watching. And when it opens, the light that comes through is exactly the right light. And what this tea leaf card is telling me is that the way this person enters your life is going to catch you completely off guard. In the best way. Like, where did you come from? And how did I not see this coming? Next tea leaf card. A hand reaching out and being held. A hand reaching out and being held. And this image is so simple and so powerful because reaching out takes courage, especially when you've been in the hermit season, especially when you've had those 4 of Swords walls up. And this tea leaf card is showing me the moment, the specific moment where one of you reaches and the other one holds. And there's no hesitation on either side, just yes, I've got you. And that moment, The first time you feel truly held by this person is going to be one of those moments you carry for the rest of your life, where you think, that's when I knew. Next tea leaf card. A home being built by two people who know exactly what they want. A home being built by two people who know exactly what they want. And this is the 10 of Pentacles made physical. Because building a home, whether it's literal or emotional or both, requires two people who are clear, who've done enough work on themselves to know what they need. And this tea leaf card is showing me that both of you, you and this person who's coming, you've both done that work. And what you build together is going to reflect that. Something real, something stable, something that genuinely feels like home. And for some of you, that's going to be the first time home has ever felt that way with another person. And the last tea leaf card, a love story that surprised everyone, including the two people in it. A love story that surprised everyone, including the two people in it. And I love that your guides ended on this image, because this is the whole message of this reading in one picture. Nobody saw this coming. Not you, not them, not the people around you. And that's what makes it so completely its own thing. So untouched by expectations and history and other people's opinions. It just happened the way real things happen, without a plan, without a script. Just the key finding the lock and the click of something finally fitting. Okay, final messages from your guides. 6 cards. Stop waiting for love to look the way you imagined it. Stop waiting for love to look the way you imagined it. And your guides are leading with this because it's the most important thing they could say. Because so many of us have a picture, a checklist, a specific way we think it's supposed to arrive. And when it doesn't look like the picture, we miss it. We walk right past it. And your guides are saying, the love that's coming doesn't look like the picture. And that's the whole point, because the picture was built from your past. And this love belongs to your future. So drop the picture, open your eyes, and let it look like whatever it actually looks like. Because what it actually looks like is better. Next final card. The right person makes everything feel easy. The right person makes everything feel easy. And your guides are being so specific here because I think some of you have been conditioned to believe that love is supposed to be hard, that if it isn't a struggle, it isn't real. And your guides are saying, no, the right person makes you feel safe, makes communication feel natural, makes showing up feel like the easiest thing in the world. And when this person arrives, that ease is going to be one of the first signs that it's right. Don't mistake the ease for it being too simple. The ease is the point. The ease is the key in the lock. Next final card. Your healing made you ready for this. Your healing made you ready for this. Because the Hermit season, the 4 of Swords stillness, the quiet period where it was just you doing the inner work, becoming more yourself, that wasn't wasted time. That was preparation. And the love that's coming requires the version of you that exists right now after all the work, not the version from before. This love is calibrated to who you are now. And who you are now is someone who's ready for all of it. Next final card. Say yes when it comes. Say yes when it comes. And your guides are being so direct here because sometimes when love arrives in an unexpected form, from an unexpected direction, the first instinct is to hesitate, to question it, to look for the catch, to go, this seems too good. This doesn't match the pattern. And your guides are saying, That's the point. It's not supposed to match the pattern. The pattern wasn't working. And when this person shows up, when the door opens from the wall you weren't watching, say yes. Be open. Let the key turn. Because what's on the other side of that yes is everything. Next final card. Save this reading because you'll want to come back. Save this reading because you'll want to come back. And your guides want this moment documented. Save it. Bookmark it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And come back when the door opened from the wall you weren't watching. Come back when the key turned. Come back when someone reached out and you held on. Look back at this moment and understand this was the reading that told you it was coming before you could see it. And when you come back, drop a comment and tell us what happened, because it's gonna happen and we want to know. And the very last card. This love was always meant for you. This love was always meant for you. And your guides saved the most complete truth for last. Not maybe meant for you. Not meant for you if you do everything right. Always. Meant for you. Like it was written before you could read. Decided before you could choose. Moving toward you the whole time. Even during the hermit nights, even during the Four of Swords stillness, even during the moments when the star felt like it was barely burning, it was always coming. And what the next chapter of your love story looks like, the unexpected arrival, the key in the lock, the click of two people choosing each other, was never a maybe. It was always a when. And the when is now. Okay, so to wrap this whole thing up, and I want every word of this to land, you will be in a relationship, totally unexpected, and the cards showed us exactly what it looks like. The Hermit and the Four of Swords and the Star showed us where you are. Healed, ready, magnetic. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant reversed showed us who's coming and where they're coming from. The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups reversed and the Tower and the Lovers showed us why it's unexpected and what makes it different. And the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress and the Ten of Cups showed us exactly what this relationship looks like. And the key turning in the lock, two people laughing at the same thing, a door opening from a wall you weren't watching, a hand reaching out and being held, a home built by two people who know what they want, a love story that surprised everyone, including the two people in it. All of it pointing to the same thing, the right person, coming from the right direction, at exactly the right time. Please claim this reading loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim my unexpected love, and I claim my Ten of Cups, and this love was always meant for me. Because every word of that is true. Save this reading, share it with someone who needs to hear it today, and come back when the door opens, because it's gonna open, and we want to know. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps Moonveil Tarot reach more people who need these messages. Drop a comment and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a reading. Thank you so much for being here today. Take really good care of yourself. Keep the key, trust the timing, and remember, the right lock was always out there. And it's closer than you think. This is Moonveil Tarot signing off. Bye, loves.